All right, what's up, vinyl community? Cheers. All right, so we got some beef in the vinyl community on the top shelf VCers, the one percenter club, the super wealthy. Now, just gonna try to make this short and sweet. Let's get into it. So, the In Groove, who a lot of us know about, it's a store in Arizona. Guy's very knowledgeable about music. Is a so-called a true audiophile kind of guy. Gives great advice. I've enjoyed watching his videos. I don't consider myself an expert on vinyl. I love listening, enjoy collecting it. But the main reason I got into vinyl, my mom was into it when I was a kid. She would play vinyl, my stepdad, my dad. And as a musician, you could get a stack of records for $20 back in the mid 90s, all the way into 2008, 2010, and you can still do that now, but you're not, a lot of stuff that was a lot cheaper back in, like you could get Dark Side of the Moon for $4, this and that. So anyways, that was my main reason. So I don't consider myself a vinyl, know the stuff about the pressing and all this stuff. But so anyways, the In Groove guy had talked about this John Coltrane Love Supreme is being put out by this certain company. I'm sorry, I can't remember the name of it, but it's being pressed on the lacquer. And this is a high dollar audio file that's going for $400 and up. I think like the first 10 or whatever are going for more than that. And that's what I heard. I could be wrong. And basically the In Groove guy seemed like he was just pointing out, what he knew about lacquer is that yes, you can press music onto a lacquer, but you can't get that many playbacks. It's just a short amount. And he points to some references about how Kevin Gray says when he uses a lacquer for testing or listening, he wants to listen to within 24 hours because they change that dramatically, I guess. So, and he's just saying that, the material doesn't last, And I happened to watch some of that video. I watched most of it, if not all of it. And a reason I kind of enjoyed watching, I just got a Love Supreme copy of John Coltrane's Love Supreme, the Walmart one. Sounds great. A little warped, but not too warped to not play. So, versus now to Michael Framer, I'm pretty sure is his name. Hopefully I'm not chopping his name up. And he's Analog Planet. Now this guy's like a writer, a vinyl expert, so to speak. Been in the game for decades. He's an older cat. He made a response video to the In Groove saying, lacquers are fucking sound really good, and that he pulls out a lacquer from 95 and plays it. Now, mind you, he plays it on this turntable. It looks like a UFO alien spaceship. But his point is that lacquers do sound good. Now, I read some of the comments, and some people were like, "Can you play it a bunch of times?" And Michael Framer, the Analog Planet guy, was replying saying, he tries to not play it a bunch if you can avoid it. So who's right or who's wrong? I'm not. Someone throw a comment on here. If you're in the game, if you understand lacquers and vinyl more than I do, which is, I don't really know that much about it, but I don't, who do we believe? Is Michael right? Is the In Groove right? And so, I think they're probably both a little right. I'm sure, like Michael Framer is saying, is, they sound great, but you do kind of have to keep them limited to playing them shit ton and probably definitely be wary about the temperature change. He doesn't say that, but I'm just thinking that. But he does say about the playback ability. You probably don't, if you have one on a lacquer and one that's not on a lacquer, probably for playing back to back to back, play the other copy, and when you really want to blow some people away, pull out the lacquer one. Who knows? I don't know. Throw some comments. I thought it was interesting to see the two big dogs in a beef right now, and it's not as serious. I'm sure they would both shake hands at the end of the day. But who knows? So throw a comment. What do you guys think? Is this lacquer album gonna be worth $400, $500? I'm gonna be real. That's like 300. I'm willing, like the UH2R. A lot of us got that. That was a chunk of change, but that wasn't $400. You know what I mean? That would probably only go up to that, but brand new, it was like $100 or something. So, which that's about for me. Gosh, what is the limit on something you'll pay for a record? It just depends on the album, I guess. You know what I mean? Something you really want. I feel like I'd be willing to go up if I could afford it at the time. Be willing to pay 200. I feel like that's like my limit almost. So anyways, what's your guys'? What are you willing to go? Are you what I mean? It really just depends on your budget. You know what I mean? If you're a person that's for whatever reason makes more money, you can afford that. You know what I mean? Are you going to get that? You know what I mean? Is that something you're looking forward to? If that's in your budget, are you going to get that? For people like myself, I feel like that's out of my budget. I got the Walmart one. What is your limit? What are you willing to go? 10, 20, 50? And I feel like during the pandemic, I was looking for records online, ordered a couple that were kind of on the wish list for a while. So maybe I feel like I probably paid a little more for some albums just because watching a lot of vinyl channels and finding a lot of stuff I was able to find. So anyways, who knows? Check it out, guys. So comment. I'll see you guys later. And didn't really have any vinyl. Just talking about the beef here. Play vinyl. Stay positive. And I'm sorry for my lighting all being weird. I can feel like it's changing right here. Well, it's not my lighting, but the camera is all weird because I think I move around almost sporadic so much. But anyway, guys, play vinyl. Stay positive, which I already said. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.